Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, worldwide. When you get there, the man been afraid. Man in the wilderness. Keep it real and honest around here. No tabloid. Bagwan. We ask the Mikey what happened, brother. You good? Dear man up. Alright, so today I choose the right Mikey. 2 Tuesdays ago, Cooper spent this try. Veronica, big up yourself. Yeah, direct, monsieur. Renee, bless. Two Tuesdays ago, them rolling on this try, Cooper spent this try. After the people them confess say, from 2020 or them come there because them used to there and they made us vote for them where them want to vote and everything and them roll in and them can't over it. So them give them all kind of things and them vote for them and them just buy vote. So like you have voter conscience now, you vote by buying vote and that mash up Jamaica. Right? So them say them vote for them and 2 consecutive time, you see, because of them rolling, give them all kind of things now. And I like nobody now look upon them again, people I look upon them but I buy vote. And them can't over him. Right? And this time them crab him came out and him say, them can't live there. Because if anything, that means him have them as suspected criminals. Yeah man. Brandon, big up yourself. Saint Jacob, bless. Shah, Veronica, bless. You see? Yeah, man. Them have them as suspected criminals. Because they know if anything now, the hotel lockdown, so them cannot stay. Yes, they're not supposed to be the government land. It look like some of the people in the land. John Esther, big up yourself this morning, yeah? It look like some of the people in the land. Yes. So some weird things that want this. So we want to look at Anti-Holness as a prime minister. We came out. Remember tell you, everything I order from him and in cabinet. He whole cabinet. Yeah, you understand? Bet you. Saying Herbert. Saying it come from him whole cabinet. No to be about it. Yes. And that him can run from. Can you imagine a Jamaicans and family if you this place more than 30 family. That means you multiply how much people in Ireland. Because we say March, I say more than that. X amount of people, hundreds of people. With young baby, and you as a prime minister now reach where you want to vote though. Them go down, they go give everybody everything. Same like come see one now in a anti-constituency, he might give out voucher and he might choose Jamaica shirt. Them give him the voucher. This wrong too, This wrong. It's wrong. Him have on that shirt, man, choose Jamaica. You them come to give voucher, so him give for people mark him choose Jamaica JLP shirt. Why them take the voucher give him for walk and eat out? I do not know. But I know when you give out something and if you have agency to do this, man, Jamaica not go then, Jamaica go back way. Because what they want to do is put in a year and me give you this, I don't want to fee money, not give 1 cent. And everybody taxpayers money. Right? Him come and give a voucher now, you say me I choose him because him give me some voucher. You know, look on the bigger picture. Eh? The wider picture. You're not looking at it. This is garbage. Yeah, this is garbage. I mean, notice the next thing in my case. The next thing I will notice, we can make people that fish headless. Because when them talk, you see the minions, them are working out with the same foolishness. Like with Michael Manley yesterday. Them put up this man, they put up Michael Manley regrets. But I play with them, say Michael Manley regret what? Him tell the same man, he must social the same way. Him say regret or him approach the rich people, but not Jamaica. Not majority of Jamaica. And no regret doing nothing when do for them. And that man say. But to them so don't himself in them approach like for them. Can they did come back by the way? And people said best. They did. Because when them did want to do is trample the people under them feet. But now with that them a fight. Because them are part of the thing to keep the wealth by themselves. So now with them a fight. Yeah, a man who come in and you come from ghetto. And only ghetto people tell them so when I sell out on our shit. And a man come and say, no, them can't have so much. And I work with like this. Now pay on the right, go no more whipping, do no this. We no need to get something, we don't forget free education. Them vex. Because you're picking them, you come from gutter. You're picking them must go school with for them kids. All that's about when I run the machine. them pay what they want pay you. Michael change it. And then when don't said, go up for a party, run out and say you condemn that. But you have to handout now. I take the handout. What you know, whenever I do handout, and like everybody get them and not know, you know, them go up labor right get. Who them I get first? Who them know say labor right? So you know what them I do to Jamaica, them I divide Jamaica. So you don't need both at one low time hard, you know. You put and choose Jamaica and then them go labor right get. Go on it out. Jamaica can't run like this. You know, no country don't run like that, brother. Yeah, none. Connecticut, big up yourself, Beverly. Thanks. Big up yourself. No country can run like this. None. Zero. No country can run like this. Yeah. Betty, big up yourself. See you there, man. Eh? Marva. Oh. See? No country can run that. And by the way, and Michael, but Gugu Gaga there. Remember the man them run and talk about PMP and wicked and you know, lean more turn out wicked and PMP and stop Narra. September start very soon. I know now when I start work yet. When you see the garbage, eh? The man do peer. And when that fee say, you know, them go for advice now that I'm going to Draws Davis and push up. I play politics and lean more that she must have part time. Right? She run out. With that, I mean, the one of them run out. National integrity, this, that, run out with them bag of bullshit. Yeah? And I know now I can't start. We no question that. I know 2 weeks. 2 weeks. And I know after one is reach a Cooper's Fed. 2 weeks. 2 full weeks. But that's a prime minister because they want to never move. I'm not saying never have it and no minister know that was lie. And by the way, I play back and start playing everybody. I'm not telling them to get things done. Remember if things are done, you know. He want to tell you how to get things done and start playing my permanent secretary. That don't make no sense. Whatsoever. None whatsoever. So I'm going to draw back on that because 2 weeks run off. And then Dr. Crab don't blame them already, you know. Yeah, this is a disrespect to Jamaican people. Yeah. Garbage. Remember draft Andrew Holness. Only thing the man said publicly, he not do a press briefing for Cooper's Penano. Not even one. He might ignore them and look at 9 day wonder. And this is garbage. Yeah. This happened last week. So last week, Tuesday, one of the day last week. Yeah. Nothing else. Teacher.
You know that there is a raging conversation going on now about a particular community in Trelawney. The incident is quite concerning, and many of the images that we have seen are disturbing. My heart.
If that sincere, if that sincere, Adrian, if that sincere, Adrian, big up yourself. If that's sincere, right? You know, if he say as a prime minister, you will see that. I think concerning, we don't feel him that reached down the long time. Because it devastating, you know, like you'd have, you know, you'd have natural disaster. That's a man-made disaster. But I know him foot not reach down there. Oh, but this alone and the people them laugh. Nothing else. 2 weeks. And we are coming for it same way. I know the man that say me go down there. Him now go down there none at all. I'm guilty, you know. And true. Me I tell you this. This other guy guilt. Yeah. A Cooper's pen, man. Yeah, a Cooper's pen. This other guy guilt. Make him not go down there, you know. Yeah? Yeah, man. This I'm guilt. Make him not go down there. This bad. Yeah? Yes. And guilt time, man, because I immerse of the place. Yeah, continue. Continue.
goes out to the families who have been dislocated. I see a particular image of a newborn and the mother being displaced. These are the tragedies of our history. And it is one thing that history does, is to repeat itself. And I am committed to ensure that our history is not repeated.
So if you didn't know history, you don't know say, you don't know say, the founder for the JLP, this try much Shantytown when called Shantytown. Instead of do I command to do, build it up and give them house, him destroy the people them. Buster. Same JLP. So I must say, him make it no history repeat itself. And just the rest of them him destroy. Him destroy homes. Me show now them a march. Go check Buster because him destroy them home. Me show that to you know. Eh? Under the same JLP. Under the same JLP. But them are use the same propaganda and garbage. People don't know the 70s run. I tell people live through the 70s. Both the 70s. Oh, them so fool. You can live out something. Me and me. And we live through Wagwan. And then you were just born there at the head. Young boy. And tell me, say, yes, so you remember in the 70s? Of course, remember in the 70s. We can't tell the I remember when I look on the paper, read off on the paper, we are telling you what we're going through in the 70s. We are telling from bus fare, everything. Remember, this a brain power, it not leave us. It not leave. Yes? We are telling the price of goods. We are telling enough of the thing we not talk about shit. We never see it. You can write something and tell me what we live through. You know? It'll be an asset. See? We can't tell you that someone start to have a black wood in the 80s. Yeah, and people have you have to bleach. You can't sleep good because food them walk and drop letter. So, you know, this somebody, the CIA that come in. Yeah, man, no, the word must come to pass. Yeah, man. Yeah. You understand? Yeah, man. My word must come to pass. Listen me. Yeah, man. It must come to pass. Him, the light from earth. And something we must say, you know, when not understand. All right, let me say something to him again. Let me say something to them. You see, the invention of like social media, the world gets smaller, the world intertwined, gets smaller. So, you know, you can remember, you know, them put up garbage online to it, but you can go back to the original documents if you know find it. You understand? But now with that, them have videos and them have things, original with timestamp and everything. Them can't trick you. So when you want original documents, you want to know things from Jamaica and them thing there, you go in some archive in a UK, in a US, in a Canada, and some things. You know, you get some original thing, but nobody knows. Remember, them not drawing a line. Them the real reporting, them the real things. And I like, most of the things when them put up now, you can look for a timestamp and inside them put it up. But Buster, and me I tell them this, them all put up some Buster, the man, or Buster get the name Buster. Clark, me attack, Clark. Knee clap Buster. Him alone in a Jamaica, the name Buster, then married to a woman where him sleep in a East Wing and she sleep in a West Wing. Them say married 3 times, whether that 2 companion there. Whether 2 husband and wife there. He married 3 times and them can't call the name of the West. Why? Eh? Me them run out, I'll Cougar run out with Buster. I make you know, say, well, them put it up. Say Buster, the man did come at Jamaica and attack Buster and carry him back as Spain or somewhere. But you make him get education, not go. The first time Buster leave Jamaica is 1905. Buster born 1884. Buster leave Jamaica when he was 21. Him a man. Buster go to Cuba and was a police at that time. That time police, and I like, no. Yeah, was a little police over there. And him and the sailor sailed to the 7 seas. Them sail amongst fishes. And him come back. Him sail away named Clark and come back named Buster. Simple. Yes. Yes. Him are the founder. I'm the founder of JLP. You hear what I just said, quiet? Him are the founder of Big Mama them, you know. and Queenie them. Him are the founder and the founder, and George Davis and the long tongue them. Him are the founder and the founder of JP. Don't talk. See? Yes. Palette. You get me drift, right? Yes. So him are the founder. Yes. So when you see Baron out and blah blah, this is garbage because them don't know the history. And JP part. Me see that. Yes. I mean see that part father and that when it come to life and Narra man the two. Them man the World War One World War One it must have gone. Yes, Narra man fighting a World War One. Him and him brother him last him brother did. See? Great barrister and everything. See? Yeah man. Yeah man. No man, may I tell you this? Yeah, let me tell you, so them come and tell you these lies. So we have to be careful when I get things. The piece everybody can drop in that. Piece you can use taxpayers' money and buy out everybody. No. Yeah, people are stand for principle. Yes, I mean stand for principle. I mean, you know, you might underestimate, but me like oh, you know, the people them with Monday, short Monday and the real Mondayites them, will come them stand up. We love that. You know, make money, make you tilt. Anybody else see them say, me, what happened? It's them a tilt all over the place. Them tilty. Them tilty, man. Yeah, them no good. Them there was no Big Mama tilt. Well, you know, Big Mama, around the side come from. Anyway, money can swing go and swing go. You understand? Yes. That's why them are crumble like that. And what them do, them sit down and dedicate themselves to tell the people, them poison the people them with lies. I will not do that. Can't wait. See? Yes, man, I just get up and beat them every day. Yeah. Yeah, man. Anthony, we are clerks too. Okay. Well, absolutely. Absolutely. See? So this is the hunger time Andrew came out. Yeah. Yeah, man, say, people are not this. African board leaders, and many politicians lack leadership qualities. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So what's this now? I'm going to play this.
Which is why I am unequivocal and very clear in not endorsing squatting and the illegal occupation of land.
You know, Mr. Andrew, I need that. Hey, I'm teach them how to dissect things and reading and things. Okay. If him not behind this, you think it'll come publicly. When you know that squatting, who no benefit from. Because there is no squatting, you know, but illegal occupation. Them know where the land come from. Them do mapping. That's number one. Them know where about squatting. Them do mapping. Take out who out of one place and carry them. Say you know what of them do it. Them do mapping. Remember the paper do mapping. You don't need no people that East Kingston. But nobody can come take out people from East Kingston and carry them and over of it. The people them yeah this step. I'm not that no politician never approach you like that, could never approach you. If you know say you have a vote, you have a vote. So them couldn't approach you like these things. Until if you do it, you go over and do them do it. You move like puppet. You answer Jennifer. Yeah, them I lie, them not tell them propaganda, I know. But you will know them will fact check them. I don't mind them tell the lie because when them come in the lie, I fact check them. Yes. You have to fact check them. See? So you ever tell about him not in dark squatting? And the same man when say him now grudge if he squat a land, him have to help him make a castle. Him same man say when they say these things, when the panting say him not in dark squatting, him a please the big boys them. And come in now in dark squatting. But you see, for the poor people, most poor people are trying to them squat, brother. Over 700,000 of them, the pan land with them not no type. But you get what from them. Eh? You understand? You take charity money. Him take the charity money. Yeah? Him no in dark squatting and you come from ghetto. You come back, come see yourself on the land. No people come back, come, I wear them born and go, them don't know nothing else. I'm going to come back, come see, you know, I'm a grandfather. I'm a mother, I'm a father. them dead and then me have the place. I never, you know, me know some granny place. Nobody never disturb them. Yeah. You know, your granny them the past all 100 no, yeah, say over 100 years. Because they come back and see your granny. Yeah, and then come up with this. This is nastiness. You understand? In same one, he might the same one I tell you, say, I'm going to help you and spot him. And I'm still asking the question. Which land the people them a spot pan? And it's a serious question me ask. Me ask, you know, Jennifer, I ask you again. Which land in Jamaica the people them a spot pan? Because the owner for the land, them never buy the land in a thief, them thief it, them thing, them thief it, you know. Them gingeration thief the land. England thief the land, capture land where people live pan. Yeah, I'm a top Spain first, and England thief take it from them. Never buy it. I'm a top them bully you, them a warrior for the land. Annex the land. And then turn around and cut it up and give a slave master them the land. Free. Send back the things them and give it this. And save them people and pay them for the centuries. Hundreds of years of be a whip. And you count as what? But you count as property. Property of this man. The name what you have, you know. You count another name just property, you know. And that them give us. Yeah. Yes. So you count as property. You get the whip. Our people them who survive, that's enough of them survive, that's why you see us. See? Yes. When slavery abolished 1838, England paid them for the property, not the land. You don't think so land now where you have them say property. No matter the people there. Can you imagine you take people out of Africa and them are your property? Why them look for we are inferior? We don't value nothing. And we have better melanin and we can stand up in the sun. Show you who are the real man more there, you know. Not them and then they get cancer. That's why they have to use sunblocker. See? But we know we are the less. And you have a man, the Michael man, they come and say, no, this wrong. Give them this. Them to get educated. Them to have house. Them to have land. And him say it with no apology. And even you know, you turn Andrew on his lands and attack. Big nuts thinking Andrew on his lands and attack on that man. You must be crazy in our head. You are shit Andrew. You think this is a Michael Manley? And that come out time out? I'm a tough come out time out. So no. The man them up on the hillside. Man say no. Say Platalania. Can't work no more. This wrong. Yeah. You understand? We do not own. Yeah, man. Okay. Yeah, man. See? So, but you get the name of it. You get the name, you know. You get the name. But you still not own nothing. Yeah. So you get the name. Remember, what of them, now what them doing now? Them pen you up. Where you think you have the pen, then need a pen. This a pen, that thing's a pen. Because you come like goat and come in a pen. And you run it. That's what name pen. The bigger one, them name estate. I like the estate name that them use for housing. That should have abolished too. It should have abolished when slavery abolished. And the pen should have abolished also. See? Yeah, man. Remember this? First person, yeah, man. No, man, I don't wrong with them, man. Miriam, I don't wrong with them. I'm not afraid of mankind, you know. I'm not afraid of mankind. Anything we do, we know we can do it too and do it better. Anything, any number, anything will be 100-fold. Anything we not business. Them to go away. Yes. Yes, upon it. Okay? Yes. And if people know them history like this, we don't use so, you know. Because people chat too much, we don't want them run me neither, you know, them are shit. Them to move. Yes. You understand? Them have to make sense when them attack. So, when you hear them they get paid for the property. UK pay them but not pay the slave 1 cent. All the slaves. And then them feel landless, them just sing out there and put it on just like a catch. And they never pay for the land, you know. So the job them have go up the land now and it passed on in how much family. When man they come in and say no, this wrong. People them have to have land about crown land. What kind of crown land? What if you have land Jamaican people, but where people they clear them out. And before parents, them get slave out. Whip! Yeah? And now before you know the government to come in and say, no, you want to do, I could do this, the land, I could do this, I could build up this, I could do this. No! You come and talk about it, but endorsement come here, so we're not endorsing squatting. Why you come out and talk about me and all the people endorse squatting when you want to know some of the fucking mapping? Even in a 2018 when Bloomfield dead, I was 17, 18, 19. I'm mapping them doing it. We know people I know when it move. The exodus are going to eat our Portland. Got people, them kind of people already stand in our house, you know. Where them not live, me talk to people. Me want to go to it, you know. Remember me do things down there. When I'm going to tell them, say, yo, them I do my pain. Me want about this when do feel there. Look when do feel there. When the election, you can't go back. Look, me want to go to it and tell them I do my pain. Remember me I beat them long time, you know. Me want about the mapping them do. But when they and them have to do mapping, they spend a bag of money and them barely meeting. Barely. Mapping. So now the Portland people them over there really voting that over there at the time, you know. And the mapping make them win. The mapping. The amount of money them got through, them couldn't move every Portland people. It are not listen, people. That's why it's harder for you to come back because when they do the mapping, you see the amount. If you look at 2020 election, I'm going to show you something when I want to see. I'm going to look at it. Each of something I want to see. Portland by election, JP and PMP numbers. I'm going to look at it. You can't get it in a Portland by. I want to put the by election in, but I want to put the BUY, which I can't put. Because it's not going to show me. Well, I put it after. By election. 20. I went with 20 what? 18? And look at something. Portland Eastern by election. 2020, all right. February. I mentioned it. Portland Eastern by election. Not general 2020, no. All right, let me see much this. 2019. But I see my look on the map 2019, oh, I get it. So it's a 2019, I tell them about the by election. Yeah. Tell them go up there, them have the home them and I talk to people in East Portland. So there are one house, they make them go and go to court thing fast and when them register how much people up there for vote. Move them vote. Then move them vote. Then I live there now. And then spend money they fix. See? So when I look on the make it open this, when I look on this. JPB, PMP. All right, Crawford, go down to the wire in East Portland by election. Want somebody open this to me. Let me send it to my brother and make him because we can't open it. So I want to open this. When I look on the total for me, I want to say something about the total. When you look on the total at 2019, when you say a number, and look on 2020, when remember you know, them have people in the pandemic. And look if a number not drop. She couldn't carry it up there because people are them carry back and go vote. Different numbers. And all I have to do is marvel up. And cap it. Not doing nothing and do and out. And not supposed to do a good job. You could have get enough somebody wind up themselves, but not about our husband and pumps. And yes, pumps and pumps. And I talk about carpet, and then little rain fall on the road mash up. I say, shower, the people, my father, they were Portland, East Portland. So you know, me have enough relative at Portland. Enough. My father, my brother, my sister, them, and the whole of them. My Uncle Jimbo, you know, and the whole of them, Aunt Emla, Aunt Vera, Uncle Bull, the whole of them bury up there. Them bury up Portland. You may I tell you them, my uncle, my auntie them, my father and my brother and sister them bury up. So the whole of Portland, the amount of people may have Portland unbelievable, yeah? East Portland too. There are people in the West too. St. Mary and St. Thomas. Don't make them listening. See, that was a by-election. B-U-Y election. She don't do not know for that, but you handout. Nothing. And you can't have too much road in the place. Now when one fix it up and carpet. You don't want them kind of politician. This is garbage. Yeah? And between she and her husband, no one have no beach here. You don't have nothing because when I live off a handout. Me no want to live in a place where me have to come to you. I'm a part of me, you can't sabotage me. I'm a man. Me I go to a politician, put on a part for me and my family. Yeah? If you're dead in your family, you go to them and give a little what they want to give. You don't want that. You know, hire them and give them a job for this. This is bullshit. Yeah? And this is how we go back for now. So this is how them live. So when I talk about squatting, and him declare, he might get squat. Why never declare this time? That's why poor people must not make them the rich boy them vote for him. Everything where the rich boy them believe in that him come out and I endorse him. Then him come here like and I don't think right that side. Right that side. Cheater, but him never know. Cheater.
As your Prime Minister, I have been unequivocal and very clear. I do intend to address the specific matter when I have the full details of the matter. The matter is quite complex and it involves court rulings for which I need to be properly advised on those court rulings before I speak. I do intend to, however, address the matter as soon as the matter occurred and it was brought to my attention. I had no prior knowledge of it, none of our ministers, certainly not the Member of Parliament. I got a call very early in the morning, quite surprised, and immediately we mobilized resources from ODPEM and the Ministry of Labour and Social Security to assist because technically it was a disaster.
So we get a call, him not sleep early in the morning, him get a call. All these things on ask the question, you know. So, you know, him no know nothing of it, the minister, which I lie. Chameleon, I one of the man liar. Dr. Trump, this is how I lie. Him did part of the cabinet when he know about the land, the issue, and them can't remember, you know. The man, the liar talk to the government, wish them him have to come and talk to the cabinet. Yeah. Yeah, you understand? Yeah, man, yeah. Using the courts, yes. See? So this is what I'm doing on my account. So everything where the boy where Andrew Sloan and Natalie was a lie. Still a lie. Everything you never know. And no minister, no. And this is all them fool, you know. We have the capabilities now. We're everywhere, you know. Me, I tell you this. Any paper we want to pull, me can pull. Me decide of the police, me decide of them, me decide of the world. Me just easy I watch them. Me decide of them. And everybody in them garbage, you know. Believe it or not. People are laugh up with them in the garbage. Yeah, so I have to work like America work for that side of them. See? Me have them, me have to know things. Me have to know what I want. See? Yes. See? So, you know, when they come out and say this in the morning now, early in the morning and get a car. In the when we wake up, you know, early in the morning, and immediately him start mobilize the team. Immediately. You know what I say? Immediately him mobilize the team. This bad. Yeah? Figure give them aid. Not to say they're much more. The amount that mean they might get a good briefing, they know about the police and things. Not to talk about them. And then come say the police have to do them work because when the court ordered, the court never ordered no police. And go bail lift. So court not tell you the bailiff know what to do. If the people them ask the bailiff, go ask assistance from the police. But the bailiff could not summon and soldier and police and all about and no. It will come from the government. Over 500 police and soldiers. You know what now Google to no come out and open him out one time and none of the police them none. Remember, you know, Jamaica lose money, you know, because them a get lawsuit. And there is no way Jamaica can win the lawsuit when you fall in prison. So much people. Kick off them though, the police do it. Yeah. No notice. And I like, you know, no notice. Yeah. Yeah. I notice when them do them keep quiet because them say it's a 9-day wonder we're not gonna talk about it. Just keep 2 weeks, 3 weeks it dead. Nah dead. This is evil. This way I use like a milestone around them neck. Can't. Cannot. Yeah? And this is how the man lie. He just look for me and tell the bare face lie like this. Lie bad. I'm doing this, you know. The liest thing we ever walk the face of the earth. And ever will be. Andrew Holness, the #1 liar. They have some big mama and the one of them behind him, you know, but not a lie like Andrew Holness. Yeah? You can't all pick out something. Uncle, what them confess. You know things not go on, but everything else appear and lies. Thing out and out appear and lie. And the came try to get himself to the truth that lie overpower him. Him lying way around, lying way around, so lying way so, do PR so, lie again. If I don't know this thing is dangerous. Lie this man ever walk. You notice 1 room, 2 room, 3 taxi him tell her, he never had a taxi before. Then 2 taxi, whatever tell something different. The whole I'm story. Him couldn't live nowhere else but Jamaica, you know. He couldn't be no politician nowhere else but in Jamaica. Him. They are prison a long time. He man not enough for them around him. They're not gonna prison a long time. Just to come and live about Secretary Declaration of certified. What are they gonna prison a long time? Yeah. I wait to know. Yeah, them wait for is a 9-day wonder, but this is an albatross on him neck. Yeah, man, it's like a yeah, milestone. You must say a milestone yet? When you 3 miles, let's see them have a post, a mile post. It's like a mile post away down in neck. The way the man lying dangerous man. And here man you come sit down yourself. And this is the only thing him say about them, you know. When you have little baby just born a woman with C-section. Put the shoes by the next foot. And the PMP right now down there beat them and this and the TN is a next year and it's a blackout and you just oh, them run up and down all now. If this was the PMP in power. If this was my calling in power, you know, this just a start, you know. You know, hear the way they were doing and them wicked and them no go down there and them built up job in action. May I tell you, that's the most evilest thing we ever seen on the face of the earth when it comes to all poor people. In their hand out to quiet you. Who don't know him? When you see a man, it got a length and breadth and build a task force. And the task force have to tell lie and deceive and pay. I remember them come to me and talk about money, you know, from early days, from that 2021, somewhere around there. Them talk to me. Them get 10,000 every month. Euro. You see? Yeah. Then get paid. Them talk to me. You see? More than one of them talk to me. You see? So we know. You understand? So them build this. You notice when fish and nets say something. Just notice when it's something like the Michael thing when say just look. And if you look, you see, so you can see some faces run out with the same thing and everybody run out with the same time. Because him gonna go ahead and them run out, then fool your fart. So them predictable. And them know what them are saying, them are talk bullshit. Garbage. Eh? Me could have talked to the detriment of my people. You know, me get up and fish and they say something. When I was born, even Gilbert told Lanny, me born 89, right? Yeah, like what's up. You are come tell me something when I live through. When you read about what me live through, that don't make no sense. You have to go away. You know, that don't make no sense. Yeah? That's bullshit. I mean, ask the question, what man they do wrong? Different from the big boys, them no want the little man, them all a piece of the pie. Because you have to tell myself, build school and educate the people and give them free health for the first time. Free health means free health. Even dentists, you know, be a cent. In a school, the bank them come open bank book and come check you and give you bank book in a school. You can't even get a bank book open right now. You have too much thing and too much food in it. Yeah, them the big boys, them are thief the things, them and the poor people, them are suffer. Eh? Mikey, true lie me I tell me I talk to no. Nurse never used to come to school and give away the vaccination. Eh? The clinic them never used to have ambulances. It have doctor, nurse, midwife. You put it have different section and right at the clinic. It have dentist. You have the dentist section. And let me tell that true. Eh? Okay. We're on an arm and we have it. In a East Kingston, we have it. And the places you go, them have it. Yes. Them have it. Place clean and nice. So I remember, and in the pharmacy, them have a window when you get the prescription, you give them it, and then fill the prescription and give it to you. Say never need to go buy nothing. I tell you, it's there. So Jamaica live like now, like in the 70s, when them run out plan. Eh? Somebody they don't do these things. Eh? You go to all right, good. All right. Okay, good. Whenever all right, so you need you got two shifts in a 74. But we have school, don't we have food for eat, even if you have money, you have to go to school, you know. You get free, never we get free khaki uniform and everything there, right? Free, yeah, free thing. Yeah? And food. We have nutrition, we have things to eat. It's there in school. Allow me to tell Christopher, why you put P? Don't do that, you know. You're not write something and put in your body, you know. Go on, so we're not playing. Let me tell you already. I think I see you do something already, you know. And I talk to you, come back, come to the same. Let me talk to you 3 times, I'm ban you, youth. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't put that one. Your brother. Listen, me not a person want to play with. Don't fuck yourself. Don't do it. Last time I talk to you, I just go fuck off to you know, come here this year, you know. All right. Yeah. Bulgarians. Yeah, when you see me run, don't play with me. I don't play with people here. All right. Let me just tell you. Don't. If you're right to comment, don't put them look at that and do your fuck around here. Don't do it. Tell them I'm a super granddad, no fuck on yourself, and don't run with me. You're not playing. You're leaving down to this one here, don't play with me. Yes. All right. Yes. See, them get me at the color sometime. Them not understand how I stay, you know. Don't play with me, I'm not play. See? Yes. Yeah. All right. Leave them case. So, this guy went out and talk about the 70s. I know Michael, man, and them are run out and them are chat for them more detriment. Yeah? You run out and talk some things where you don't know. Go away. Yeah? So tell me something now. How much about paper and bus? So a Michael, man, the time that now. Not too send for paper and bus. They left a long time, brother. And by the way, the money we are talking about, the money and where you know about the money. You can't go have a look on the money. In 79, the money is like 169. $1.69 for $1 US. Never double. Even in 1980-81, the money is 178 to the US. Never double. When it doubled in 1984, when Sierra double that. To 330 or 300 and odd. Then they pushed again at 5 and then peg it. What happened to you? You must peg it. $5 from $1 odd. So let me just teach you something I don't know. But we have high price in the 73. We have high price in our man there for money, not our. Said push your thing or what have you, but instead of, and I'm telling you, the backside, let me make him manage. Kevin never have the money. Can you imagine, you might get 25 million from the backside. And push it go to 100 and 200 million. Fuel never do that. It makes America, you know. The 170 million, it have to come from somewhere in my because it's a wheat and grain gone up. How much percent, how much more them have to pay for fuel? 160 million for fuel now. Yeah? So we have to borrow more and the place you know run. Good thing about the backside labor for monitor that out. See? Want to know about the 70s? Don't put up the bullshit. Yeah? Don't put up the bullshit. Where you say, Anthony? Yes. Yeah, man. See? You don't put up garbage and run out and I know people who don't do their own research. Take out the one is on that big piece of bigot piece of water target piece of underprivileged coffee shaping shit. Fish headless. A germs, everything out of feet mouth alive to a garbage. Garbage! Yeah. Then a garbage. Yes. The Narra no kick off yet now, you know. Yeah, you know that no kick off yet. See? Me I play with them put up with. Me play, me move Andrew Holness, so I have no regret. But me put down, I want to hear down here so I say, pan, I'm on the, him come down here start talk about Nikisha they talk out. A couple more people talk out. Amen. And remember I'm all on them. But yeah, this is how I'm saying down here. I'm play this.
To think about the response very carefully. I want to say here that as a society we must draw a line on this business of the illegal occupation of land.
People, do only live, I want to know, neighbor long time, right? When say everybody are going on and do illegal occupation anyway. Eh? Where am I talking about again, you know? The people them live, your people now go school, that means you now come on and do illegal occupation. All the time you see them do mapping and that fee, man. You understand? Yeah, boo. Yeah, man, big up yourself. All the time you see them do mapping and I, man, and the fee, man. And I talk about illegal occupation. This is when them want voting, them do mapping. It name mapping. See? Them do it a lot. And you go down, you notice, I know them can't put up what. Never they put up everything. If the guy them go and take up a vice note and spin it. Can you imagine you don't see one PMP a walk and a pay out money for vote? But they have several. The amount of them have a buy vote. The whole politician are going to buy vote. The whole of them over there. Majority of them get them buy vote. And when you talk to people, yes, them just come give me this, them give me this, handout. They come with a solidarity program now that dead. Say they come with $1 billion for the people, them just kill them and done. As the election done, you say you give it 200 million out of it. You put it back to the consolidated fund. That means that was by vote. You want to give everybody 20,000. Yeah, look for 50,000 people. Nobody never asks you know. But yet still, everybody at work and full, but over 700,000 people in Jamaica not working. And more than that. Before even the not looking at work. You can't tell me that because them have to send them people to go to school. Them have to pay them bills and buy food and do everything same way. Even if them thief like them have other bills to pay. And them have to survive. So you can't tell me them now no work. There is no work to put 700,000 people who want a job in a job. Them now have none. And most people themselves work them are us. Overstep and stop to put it up, you know. Look here. Me not like when me talk about some things, me not straight, you know. Look here. Jamaica, look here. Me show you how easy them things you can go look for them. Look here. Jamaica. Working as of 2026. See? More show them something. What's Jamaican? Hold on. How many? I want to show them something else. See? Underemployment. Unemployment. More underemployment. 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 So what I'm doing on stop is when I'm able to talk, in Jamaica. When I'm able to talk, you know, what start now doing, them run out and them do one bag of garbage. Yeah? Them do one bag of garbage, stop. See? Them do one bag of garbage. And try to same like the police, yes. Yeah, man. Oh, yeah, man, we get the vaccine and that's food for it. Same like the police. The police, when them do them, just scared something and them tell you 170 or 740,000. 714. I'm more than this. More than that. So I am doing I'm control. Look here. Look here. No labor force. Because I don't want to talk them sit here. Outside labor force, people. Or if you have something named outside labor force. Or if you have something named, see that? So them call it outside the labor force. That makes sense to you, Mikey? Outside the labor force, you know. Yeah? And that means, oh, they're not looking at a job. I have a job. You see, man, take all them car, them take them bicycle, man, a bike around a taxi with it. Bike. I carry 3-4 people on bike down in a control lab. Eh? The people them have hustle to survive. Eh? And then you're gonna tell me, say no, oh, Jamaica unemployment rate at 3.8%. Stop your foolishness. You could have 2.8 million people. And then you look on the working force where you have, and you have a third of that not working. And then it's that 2.8%, 3.8%. Eh? Oh, them either now look at job and do this is bullshit. Them change that in 2023. So I leave the tactic and the statistic wrong, bogus. Yeah. You understand? Those are bogus. See? Let me hear him say that.
Is that we are just not delivering enough housing solutions at the price and at the scale that people would want. That is the main challenge. The truth is that the people who occupied Cooper's Pen, if they could have gone and gotten a house at a price point that they could manage, they would do it. And so the conversation has.
You know what I said? Them could have gone and got a house, they want to do it. Because I don't want them when them care from carrying them, they must see attack because some of them are 50 years old and them back on the land. Yeah? Continue. You must tell life from Mark Willing them now. Hear this.
The change to how do we get more houses constructed in a formal community much faster at prices that people can afford. That is the real solution, right? The solution can't be, which has been promoted by politicians in the past, which is you see that little piece of land there, one go settle it, and then afterwards we come and correct it.
So that's what I'm telling you. Can't remember you in a PMP can't pay this. And no PMP never tell nobody this. And that a film camp. So we can't say wrong. But I run a film camp because them don't have pain. But we don't know nobody over the PMP will get up and practice that. We don't know that. We don't. But we know to them practice this one at him. So this is the way I talk about them all itself. So when you hear him talk, I could know the PMP way I drop out plan. Reverse psychology. Yeah. Yeah, man. This is what I'm do. And you're the lie now. You're the lie. You're the lie.
That's the genesis of this problem. That's the history that has repeated, that has gotten us here. The politicians who are talking now, they are a part of that problem. They were the ones who winked at people and told them, go and occupy the land. And
so people, I mean, let me just start straight up. So I'm Mark Bolin, Nikisha Burchell, Isaac, and we're in them, the one from the thing, the man, Meadows, and Damian Messiata. And I then tell the people, I did the one who attack now. And then tell the people go live on it. It's very dangerous. Straight lie, you know. But you love tell lie. And the sound bites. And then him come in and them know to the lie like this. Him flap all himself. Him love tell lie, you know. Yeah, you get him out and tell lie. Him dangerous. Very dangerous. They are the ones. And let me hear this.
then afterwards we correct it. I can swear here that I am not a part of that. I wasn't born when those things were going on. I was a little boy. And I see.
Just tell lie and flap all himself. He never born when it go on him a little boy. Most of them people, everybody younger than him, you know. Uncle must market here a couple days older than him, and if my little boy market, your little boy too. But this is how him life. Those should be talking point. This is how him life. And dangerous. Now we ask the doctor Nancy Crab. Let me put up this first. And then we want to put up a manly thing, then we go back to Andrew and Crab. They might give out some school and work now, they might give out some bullshit. And this, me don't see this man. Look here. Look here.
Come with the voucher. Come now, there. Come here, gate.
Hi, so my name is Kelvin Hall, counselor for the Olympic Gardens Division, and I'm actually doing some distribution of book vouchers in my division. And you know, the feedback is good. A constituents actually said to me that they loved how I'm actually walking, going house to house, door to door, and they really appreciate it. And I just want to reaffirm to them that for me personally, it's not just about the distribution of resources. It's actually the given opportunity to go house to house, door to door, connecting with the people on a personal level, because to me every conversation matters.
Youth, you're too young. Forget up another PR, another fuckery. You don't walk in your fucking clothes. 27, 28, 15. So you will give us some votes to go back to school. Why not have and choose Jamaica and green and these things, kind of things? Then forgot if you have agency giving out these things. We're tired of this too, you know. Yeah, you're tired of this. You give a vote. And look here. Choose Jamaica. Look here. When it does matter people's house, and you come in at this, and I go house to house, and I have to choose Jamaica. You understand? This is bad.
Every voice needs to be heard, and every handshake actually counts and stuff. So that's the true essence of what being a politician is all about. That's what politics is. Serving the people. It's all about servant leadership and stuff. So
people may ask, if you put and somebody come and this is your taxpayers' money, right? You buy things too. And you come in up after one day. And you come and get a vote. That actually must serve you. A fucking voter. He come in walk to Jamaica. Them little dirty. Hey, them get me up. Them for just win, man. So them take for people that feed that in a 2026. What kind of thing this them a practice? Remember them a put it up online and the world will see it. And when they online, you looking at Canada, looking at US, because I'm not looking at US, looking at UK, look all about and ask yourself if you see this a practice anywhere else. Look anywhere else. I'm telling you, if you see this, them kind of politics you practice, not even here to tobacco side. But somebody have come on and give a vote and dress up in a choose Jamaica green shirt and knock your fucking do a piss still piss and church open him. Them should have pissed him up. All they need to do, you know, sir, disrespect it. So them have put them all on video, you know. When you take them to dirty vote and put it up. Remember, only say if you keep your dignity, you know. Eh? So this year, tell me, sir, this around the country. If you did all right. And you did all right. And them said, work down, and you don't want to look a voter. You could have afford it. And if the government had you mash up the place, we're in a recession. And if something like this, the people them not go and pick it up who need it. And here's the office and them go pick it up. Them have agencies. Yeah? Is that $2,000 voucher? Where you tell me say? Ken Raj, say that $2,000 voucher this. If you come up on my gate and give me, you sure? Me think it's $100,000 voucher. Wish me know them now, I'll give you. But me not expect it at $2,000. You sure for 2,000? Me don't want to see this. Eh? Send the lady what got me mouth to me, Anthony. I want to see the lady. Say that $2,000 voucher I'm going to give. $76,000 book list. So all them family are going to get this to go buy. Where you say? No, Anthony, I just start saying, don't give me no man. No, you could have in a 2026, not August. You don't really go out and put on choose Jamaica JLP with taxpayers' money. Yeah? And you have the contract about the all about to go on and do to do and link up. And you serve the people, but who you serve? Eh? Yes, and him deny 2 children. Him now have the poor for deny nobody. Eh? Him a dog shit too. Look at young youth like this, look at the politics where him a practice. Look where him a practice. You don't need for walk because the people have not see you before this. So you walk and get a voucher. And that means that everything depends online now. Remember the world I watch Jamaica, doing this. The world I watch Andrew one is doing them bullshit at you, And millions, And you looking at every other country because you don't have a smartphone and look and question these things. Your child bought this at 78,000. Yeah. So if you have a minimum wage and you have that, you don't have the money for yam, or you buy this. Or you buy, listen. Remember, you see it? You see it? We used to get free book too and everything, man. See it? Yes, we used to get them. We used to get them free. Yeah. So 78,000 for book this. Eh? Choose Jamaica. You don't want to choose a Jamaica like this. 10 years. Eh? 10 years. Yeah. All them say not come give me the man. Him deny 2 children because them parents both PNP. Say it, come give me. Come on, come screen you. Come on, get up. It's a goddamn disgrace. Me think after you run a race and you win, you account stuff for everybody. And you MP for everybody. And you listen to everyone when them have asked yes. Yeah? Whether them vote for you or not. And also them work. And also them work. So you don't go around and you make friends now because the race done now, so you live with everybody. The country will not fix like this. We'll never. But I put up the man when them put up before me going on this because time I keep. So I see them put up this Michael Manley. When they must say have regrets. I mean, I take it for them what the man said. The man said, I'm a state socialist. Don't make a mistake. He not talk about the CIA now. He might talk about the money people there. And them approach. Yeah? This is what them put up and attack them garbage. I'm going to put it up same way them put it up. Watch it. Look here.
That Jamaica has forgiven Joshua.
Oh, I think the bulk of Jamaica, if you'll forgive me, this is one thing I'll say that you may get vexed with me over. You go and talk to most of the masses of Jamaica, and they'll tell you they have nothing to forgive. Mm-hmm. You mean has the middle class forgiven Joshua? Ha! And I hope you don't think that they are the only people.
No.
You hear when those characters said? They must say Jamaica. She said, no, go ask the bulk of Jamaica. You mean the middle class? You mean the one that want to run the things there? It's them. I know if you don't believe for the bulk of people. You know what she said? No. Because the bulk of people, you could get something from this man. And you get education, you get wisdom, you get all kind of things. Same because intelligence and knowledge of power, you know. Read this. Free that, free this, education and health, it's there. So nobody never have come give a voucher. And it's there. It's there. The state appear for the things then. And you can't tell me both a man at same tip 1 cent. And not the claims of the declaration can certify. Yeah? So that's the matter about the big boy, the man them well. Him say, maybe, and yeah, the man I tell about him background, him say, maybe if him come from a different background, he might use a different language or him approach them. But him want to change things. Not my word, he must say. Remember play. Because they put people on them now, you because they don't know for dissect. Listen this.
No.
Have they? I don't know. Ask them. Some have.
Yeah.
Some have understood that they were taken for a ride. Others confuse the fact that as you get older, you get wiser, hopefully more mature, and they think that.
And when him says some of them understood CIA take them for a ride. Not him. He says some. That's the big boy them. Some understood they were taken for a ride. And of them alone. The JLP taken for a ride too. What them didn't want to take for a ride because they shoot Bob Marley. They shoot Return and shoot Dan Taylor. You see what them do? Them jump out of context in the Mikey. And now listen what the man say, you know. He says some of them. And some of them, yeah, I've known them taking for a ride. Because them take for a ride, see I ride them for true. That them was a part of the clique. Yeah? Yeah, the man say much the same way. So he might tell you. So them run up on me, tell him, say, God, the majority of people. And he say, I'm going to change. When do for them now. He said, let us talk to them the language. In that, you know, if he balance in there. But in the basis, no, regret for that. Listen. But when you put up this and put up, look on the garbage when them put up. Then don't some fool your fuck. Listen this.
That means there was some radical conversion. And if that is why they do it, because they think, say, that I'm no longer a democratic socialist, then I say, please get vexed with me again, because I still am.
Well, no, Kawhi. Himself don't think I'm not a democratic socialist. Them get vexed with me again because I still am. Now that is not say. On a piece of drunk on. Remember play it back and make them here. So some of them taking for a ride. Hear this. Can I dissect it, make them understand? Can I remember, you know, when I hear, I know we all listen to the same thing, them come with garbage, you know. Where's the stuff? See? Play it back.
And they think that means there was some radical conversion. And if that is why they do it, because they think, say, that I'm no longer a democratic socialist, then I say, please get vexed with me again, because I still am. Just trying to do it in a better and a wiser and look at it in a more relevant way.
Him just trying to do it in a better, wiser, look at it in a relevant way. Instead of democratic socialist. Him tell you. No, them hear this, but him regret. I put up regret when you feel listen because you're not dumb. If says some of them, yeah, some of them, can't them taken for a ride by the CIA. Not him. Yeah. And I'm telling masses of people, I don't deal with them, the one that might take the flight. Yeah. Then they come back in a second time and they mash up the place. They must stay them come back. So when they get up, yeah, so come back. They make the place better now. Them get back the land and get more land and them thing about see there. Them just roll out from power and then fuck up the place. Yeah? Continue.
Is it a great misunderstanding, you think, between the middle class and Michael Mann?
Oh, no question. And that, you know, of course one takes one's own share of blame for that. I think that there was a tendency to assume a greater level one of political comprehension that can distinguish between a democratic socialist and social democracy and a communist, and say that they're totally different things, though they may share certain objectives, you know, about making poor people better off. They may share those objectives. I think that I overestimated the level of political awareness and consciousness, and therefore often, if one, in hindsight, I'd maybe phrase things differently.
You will say the political awareness, in that phrase it different, phrase it. But if him that change when do, let's say him tell the same, him wanna do it. The poor. You hear me tell him explain at this them take out of context. Then fool your part. Let me dissect it for them. Yeah? Him that, you know, like me that come and say, what to you? Phrase it, because I say. See? Yeah. But him say that phrase in a hindsight, phrase it differently. Him say. Yeah? Continue.
It would not have fed into the whole reverberating confusion of the time.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm saying that phrase it do not fit into that. Because I never say I confuse them in on the JLP, you know. But them is what them is. Them no good. Them no good. So even if man did make that phrase it, them just want to keep the factory and keep everything for themselves, the whole wealth. Well, them say no, pay them little better and do this. Because the one of that make them hurt them, you know. When minimum wage, yeah, and 40 hours a week. And then change the promote thing, you know, maternity leave, you still have to pay them, you can't fire them again. It lick them cheap. They never want them think that they never have these changes. Never. But you hear the man that say now he want the changes. Yeah. You understand? Yeah. So let me continue to dissect it.
You know, I wish I had it to do all over, because I think I'd do some things better. But I don't think I'd do anything differently.
Where does the Kawhi? Knowledge is power. You know what the beer is? So the man did not say Kawhi. Remember, play it back on here where I'm saying. He will not do it. I don't think I will do it differently. That means the people them do listen again. Listen again. So I'm telling them I have to put some little phrase, but you know, if you don't make that confusion, but yeah, listen again.
Reverberating confusion of the time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I wish I had it to do all over, because I think I'd do some things better. But I don't think I'd do anything differently.
What would you have done better? How would you have done it better?
So I'm going to do it differently in that just use phrase. So when do for the people in the free education and free health, I'm going to change it. I'm still a socialist. Him say, you want vex, him say. And this them I play around with it. I wonder if them are hear what me and you, Patrick. You hear what me hear? The man tell you, say, go, him break and you put up something like this. You know, phony man. Them phony man. Yes, he might tell him to change it to the poor. And he might say so. He might experiment that I do. Because him say when they, remember him do the 76 when they flood that stadium, right? Him tell you say you know, him rather run the machine, some of them no want to run it. I do sabotage. When they must produce because the high price and like never before, some of them are sabotaging because them that we could CIA. So when you know, instead of them go to them, instead of them make the government now build the thing and supply the school. And these are the things they must say, you know. Hospital and garbage heap, of course. Yeah, hear this. He might explain. Can't say I'm gonna change. He might have to say the words in that change. Continue.
Well, I tell you, if I knew what I now know about the limits to the capacity of the state to just take on things, you know, you see a problem. You know, I'll give you an example. We were desperately worried about nutrition, particularly in primary schools.
So he might tell you what about the little man of God nutrition in a primary school. Oh, every time man you do it wrong. When the from this. Not the big boy don't want him to do it, you know. He might tell the same to them in the factory, because I might talk to them in a private sector. But who not corporate? And him say it. Him say in a 76. And I can't say it. He might tell the same to them build the factory that maybe try to cooperate with them, they come one thing. They want them vex. They think they want nutrition in their food, but them say more about this. Because if they not eat what they're going to learn. And that's what I'm saying. They say, I'm going to change it neither. So who are playing this, better listen again. Yeah? But him apologize and him sorry. Go listen what him say. Him that just change the phrase in primary school. Go back, little more. Go back.
Particularly in primary schools. And obviously the private sector wasn't producing the food for that. So the idea was, let's find some acres and set up a government farm, which can be dedicated to nutrition for the schools. What one didn't realize is that in the end, even if the government farm was efficient, a lot of the product wouldn't end up in the schools. But there'd be, shall we say, an increase in the nutritional levels surrounding the farm. But with experience one would do it differently. So that was one. I think that if I had maybe come out of a different background, not a trade unionist background, but a long background in politics or in business or something, I'd have understood better how business people think.
So I'm talk about them, the middle class, business people, them I'm talk about the clique. All them think. Can I tell you, say, him a fret about the people them for eat in our school. We! Where they go school? We. And we not training and schooling and go right back and everything up for free. And this him a talk about where him did I do. You understand? So him a say him a fret about that. And him that do it become better. But them never did that produce. So him that say go build a factory for dedicate to the school. Him not say take for them things, Him say for go build one for dedicate. But if him could have, and him a tell you business people know what them think. And that's him a talk about. Him not talk about him that change and him that change what him do. Me don't know who I play this about. The man say he regret. Regret what? The man said not still socialist. You better not fix with him. Eh? You adapt him say, and this one I run with. That's why people would dissect the thing. And then you hear something different in my case. And Patrick, continue.
And how the middle class think.
Yes.
Would have had a more realistic sense of the limits to the social goodwill of certain groups, that have never faced those issues.
They never a good sense of the social goodwill, and they never feel such issues. And that him say no. That him say so. You see, I play this and beat it till I'm a bent on them. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Knowledge is power, man. See? You understand? Knowledge is not for them power. So you know when I say that so the middle class, them up there, the people of matter, them boy. Because them are get fight, because them don't really want poor people get up, Them want you to clean them dark shit. Them can't clean it themselves. You forgot to chop them bush, them can't chop it. Them want to have the money until them dead and them pitney and grandpitney and great grandpitney and go down in a line. From slavery days still now, the man that say you have to get a piece of the pie. So I'm tell you, I'm still socialist. To go vex with him. And him saying that change the wording, but him want to change what him do for the people there. And that him say. And this them a play. A man weighed down by regrets, reflecting on consequences of his part. I didn't put up this, them but take it off, Same way down by regrets. I want to hear some man did I say, dark shit, Who did I listen when I say? Then you must say, I have a regret. And then the regret, some hear the part there, The regret. Regret of doing what? But this is how them dance. Let me continue.
That one might have approached in a quieter, more patient kind of way.
So that now in that approach, in a more quite patient kind of way. But remember when people are starved, that produce falling, so when man they come and man they see the sufferation. No man they do good for the people then. And what you say it, I'm play it. This is how Andrew have no respect. He will never get no respect from the people in Jamaica. Uncle Licky one never get things from him, that piece of shit. You can't put a man like this to stand up for the whole and get up people and fling him under the bus. Can't you do that for the big boy and CIA, you know? So he must fight the big boys then, the greedy, and the rich and greedy, and he must fight CIA with the JLP one time. Three of them combined. Three evil forces combined. Yeah? For move him and turn back. Most of the things when put there, them can't turn it back, them I use it up to today, to the day. And that time, you haven't come out the last time. We on free education. I didn't move free education. The answer to clean that when I talk about pussy bringing free education where? And free health where? Everything free, everything free. Now if you go your and say, okay, you don't have to pay, you know. But you have to pay for do extra, you have to pay. That's not free. Everything did free. Free means free. Continue. Continue.
I'm going to share some names with you, and I just get your quick reaction. Hugh Shearer.
A very bright person, a very balanced person. I always hold Hugh in the highest regard because it's really he and I who looked at the union movement for years, dedicated to an extension of the JLP-PNP struggle. And when we began to talk and say, well, what are we doing this for? It's not helping the workers. And Hugh had the detachment and the intelligence. He said, it's mad, let's stop it. And I feel that we, between us, made a real contribution to Jamaica.
Fidel Castro.
So let me tell you this. Big dirty thinking Pernell chat, them about over. I hear him tell about you. Because him and leader, and you hear him say, what we do this for that and about you, Shiva. He never have a time for mix up with Pernell chat. I like Pernell chat to tell upon this man. Lie I tell upon him. Lie. The man Pernell chat not age, not size, not at all. Lie. When he must step on the things, Pernell chat, I look up in the same way. But that's a Pernell lie. And I tell him someone back a lie and put it on the line. When I dissect them, everything where I put up on their line, Pernell chat, you know. On the 76, I remember on a Monday, tell them to come lock him up. The soldier and the police them have for them thing, and when gonna issue out and what have you, so them lock up who them are lock up in the state of emergency. And them shouldn't let them go. Them shouldn't let them go. Right now, them for the charge of treason who them lock up. Who are alive still. Yeah. Them are the might. And at this, right now, Jamaica try to build to get back in the 70s. I know you hear them at all. Can't be hand out them depending on. Man, they do it a different way. It make the state pay for the things that are beneficial to everyone. Not some way walk and put on green shirt and hang out too, and then worship you like them an idiot. Because if me have my neighbor, if me didn't vote, and me have my neighbor and me see who me vote for, come and give me something and I give my neighbor to my neighbor. Me that body him out same time and say, no, it can't work like this. No. This is fucked up when I vote for you again. Because, not because my neighbor don't vote for you. That means me never vote for you, that do me the same thing. I'm a neighbor taxpayers money well as mine. Nobody saying this because they were licky. None. As Jamaican, you know, say no, the handout thing ain't right. Not because my neighbor not vote for you, you come now you're fighting. Say that do me the same thing. It's a piece of shit. Can't get my vote again. None of them just stand up and do this because they like the handout and then run out and put out themselves for these people. We move the money and give themselves too much fear. Me by Jamaica in a debt. Yeah? Yes. Continue. So man, we never said about regret. And regret sociality. Him say, me have me play back a little part. I want to go away. When I run with this, I want to never hear what him say. Him say, I'm going to change nothing. Him going to change. Regret are on that in the loss. Maybe in a little more patient because him see people are suffer. So him have to push them to some things and the three of them are work against him. When them going at this, them never hear. Man, the talk about him have regret about what? Oh, we can, hey, Peter, when we play this, you hear what man the same have regret about? Yeah. In that deal with them for the next patient way, there's something, but he want to change nothing. Where him do? And he must still socialist. And at this time I run with you know. So me have to dissect it and me couldn't hear it good. Me no know. Because when your man did not change, in the more come friendly and say, all right, I'm going to deal with them for the next level. My level, because the people them are suffer. Yeah, work it out and say, all right, do this. Yeah, and then that himself and them take out this. This is a big and think and fool. Continue.
Castro.
Oh, one giant. Forget whether you agree with the communism or not. Him as an individual, one of the most extraordinary people I ever met in all my life. Why? One, because I really have to take a moment on this. I have never come across a braver man. You look at the average so-called communist tyrant in the Kremlin. Minute there's trouble, send the army to deal with it. I'm safe behind the walls of the Kremlin. When Fidel has a problem, he's there, out to the people, as if to say, if you're really vexed, here I am. Enormously brave.
Farrakhan.
Ha! The controversial minister. I think that people hugely misjudge him from one point of view. Obviously, he's a person who, like all of us in public life, say the things that, you know, you wish you hadn't said because it didn't come out right. And he has said some rough things, which have deeply upset, say, the Jewish community in the United States, and one can understand that. But what I look at is two things. Throughout it all, Farrakhan's influence in the United States black community has been positive. The people in his movement are disciplined, the fathers are responsible, their sense of community work, either for community economics or community service, is exemplary. And so I see, to measure against the controversies, a man who has been an extremely positive influence. Remember when he said, right now white people walk past your neighborhood and they're contemptuous. If you build your neighborhood and make it a center of dignity and self-reliance and pride, they will walk past your neighborhood and admire it. Now, can you be more positive than that? I'm sorry about all the controversy about his visit here.
And him tell about that, him say about the controversy of his visit. So who put up this two marks and mark carry on? I'm not that far. Mr. Some of them run out and say mark a capitalist. Like Holness. And by the way, you know, because mark a business and them thing, they then socialist start business too. They're fooling up. They might garbage, you know. Eh? They have nothing to say. Man, they never tell about no regret. And regret they go and do for Jamaica. What man they do? What man they do for the poor? What is there to regret? All things just you can't regret. All things just. Man, they never say it in a speech now. You say, you know, listen, let me tell you with them, you know, they're fool, and me tell you, you know, what them do, you know, them spin everything and put out. When you have the same thing, for listen, you hear something different. Yeah? And it's a hold up, and that them ask Andrew, you know, if Andrew so brilliant, why you living on the NHT like you have 6 pound cover? You take out 100 billion already, but you never put there. And you got remember people money, you know, and government money, you know, our money. See? And you got in, they're going to put the next. I think by the end of this term, I'm 150 billion. 11.8 billion every year. For the what? Eh? If you so brilliant, you're not supposed to run things. No. If they are blame, we want blame. Yeah. Here, Andrea. Not my word. Yeah.
The line, as even some politicians are promoting now. It says a lot about the thinking of us as a people. If within institutions we can't work fast, and that the only way to work fast is to break the rules of the institution. Permanent secretaries are not political creatures, but they are at the interface between policy and administration. The executive, meaning myself and the ministers, we are the interface between politics and policy. So we translate a political mandate into a policy direction. And then we package that through the cabinet and literally hand it over to the permanent secretary. the frustration of ministers is that sometimes they can't see the political mandate being effected through policy quickly and efficient enough, and sometimes ministers may overreach and end up into the realm of administration, which legally they can't. And it is the job of the permanent secretary to ensure that ministers don't end up in the realm of administration, but it is also the job of permanent secretaries to ensure that the mandate, the political mandate.
You see, that me tell you, them have Gaga, but them can't attack and defend themselves. So what him do now, him fuck up the place. If the place that run good like when them tell you in an election, they come out and I say these things, people. Remember, answer me now, answer me right now. If Andrew, you can't tell us that the place that run good, I'm going to say garbage. If the place that run good, him that come down and blame the permanent secretaries, and tell lie about the man them have to chop the line to get things done. He might use the word, but they never run out panic. Yeah? You understand? Yeah, yeah. So things that go on good in a Jamaica, that come up, when do you know, he might push the blame for everybody else. Everybody this guy put blame on, not himself, not in cabinet. Yeah? 10 years. Yeah? The country in a free fall, in a recession. Up to that, the man them hide. The man them put up bogus figures. Remember, we have over 700,000 people not working. That's the reality. Oh, they're not looking at a job. So the job rate, when the people not going back even work yet, you know. But the job rate is still 3.8%. We not full employment. We don't know how we get all these shit. We don't know who them attack. The one is a lie. It was a lie from day one. So him come. We have full employment. Who employ them people here? Because private sector lockdown and a resize down, you know, for more than 2 years now. But yes, we have job. We're full employed. 3.8%. Then fool your fart. Ungo, me no know, you know. Ungo, some people them can't come push out this. Them have to stop it. Let me tell you something. If you allow Andrew Holness to push the lie, you will never get nothing done. The country cannot go with lies. Lie can't go a country. Lie can't get something when me I tell the lie, say, well, this is this, and then it will make it just happen. It will not happen. And then the frustration that I boil over now, more and more suffering every year. More and more suffering, and that's it. And then the boil over, I'm going to be the most hated guy in the history of Jamaica. Make him go on. Him and him team. Because all them are depend on his lie and garbage. Lies and garbage. And we have to know, because where you can't work. If you come on and give people 2 look chicken and give 2 look land, like we medicine and give voucher. In a 2026. We're not going to look for another country. Yeah, because they might look for some mad land say about first world country by 2030. And with the 2026 or 4 years away. And you really believe in this handout? Make man them push handout too now. And not play permanent secretary now. It is a goddamn disgrace. No, I'm a disgrace, man. Play this.
As encapsulated and translated into policy is executed fulsomely. In that you have no choice. And I want to be absolutely clear on that. Your job is to get the civil administration to get that job done. And again, I'm constrained to say, though it shouldn't be needed to be said, but I have to say it, with the greatest level of probity, transparency, accountability, integrity, because in the minds of the public listening, whenever we talk about speed and getting things done, there is the assumption that you can only be speedy and effective if you somehow break the rules. So we're not here talking about breaking.
Or the mind of the public are think about somehow. And you say you are explaining to them now for break rules. Don't they are the same people that live in a portion of time and should get things done? And in a Pakistan time and Monday time, and in a Blues time and film time and thing. Yeah, of course I hear them kind of complain because this guy, all him do, him divert, blame. And say, remember everything they want film watching. And him say, you don't blame opposition and blame anybody else, blame yourself. When him did one last year in a July, when him did one buy vote, them come with solidarity. Don't them have the money same time and I get out. When him did one buy the bus, or the permanent secretary will not stop them from the money. Them get money to do all kind of things in a speed. And now you still blame them. Me did glad them if them did so like when not saying up. Boom vibes and not burn up money and I tell you go fuck real. Eh? You can get money. $1.5 billion. I know you can't show what you do with the money, how it's spent. Time we're done. Nothing. I know that we're so coming, kind of like, and I'm telling about all of them, the power, nothing of us. Garbage. Garbage. Yeah? Him get money same time to do these things. Yeah? Money spent. But now I blame the secret. And by the way, he might tell them, like one of them are PMP. Remember him? He might find one put in permanent secretary and move them in 10 years. And he want to play politics with the people, the man, and can't answer. Yeah? Because when he not do put this up, no, he's not doing good. No, who around him that knows some fucking PR them around? Let me ask you something, 10 years. Tell me one thing. Tell me one thing now. But Andrew do for make your life better off in our garrison. Me not talk the big boy them because them get all kind of benefits. They can get land and chop and do all kind of things. Right? Me not talk uno. So uno better off, me not talk about handouting. Because if you get a little voucher and then you straight the whole of your heart and life. Me uno matter, me not take uno for nothing, you know. Because me, as a man, if you see you have a baby mother where voucher make she bow and then I tell you come vote for some people because of $2,000 voucher. Watch her. You have to watch her. Share everybody thing. You have to watch her. You have to move her. Yeah, she's not different from one back. Because she like them hand out there that means she will lead herself all kind of little ways. For one voucher she bow. For $2,000, $5,000. You have to watch her. She not firm. Yes. You understand? And it go vice versa. The man them to you have to watch her the baby father to because Big Mama them make him come up there and imply them, you know. Because Big Mama imply and Queenie imply a lot of them, you know. They get employment from people like Big Mama. So if you watch a baby father, if I saw him easy for about too. You understand? Big Mama will imply them around him garden part. Yes, because him have a big farm, then he might lose him now, make nothing out of the farm, but him still are doing things. So you have to watch that. Yes. See? So this guy run out and I blame it bad. The permanent secretary can't come out come speak out, you know. Them have rules that govern but them can't come and talk. So when you know, when nothing are going good, he might look somebody for you know, push out them bad energy for them attack. The permanent secretary of PMP, you know, because of them make nothing go on in the country. Him does in an election until everything are going. The way them fool. Mark go them and tell them, say, you remember everything gone up. So the $50 duty free to move to 100. Them wait and then put it on 100. Then push up tax for other things, you know, $100, 100, duty free, $100. You know, so when you ask them what them do, I don't push out say, you know, the government move duty free. People, what more want to things like NHT, but govern the housing thing for the people, them not duty free. How much I want to travel? All of them have to stay in a house. How much I want to travel? And everybody not, you know, much get the people in travel yet. Then they have no passport. Most of Jamaica don't travel. We don't talk who live out there and them picking out there. Yeah. Money for buy Starlink without proper, yeah. Yes. Without them buy a Starlink, them just get money buy everything. And them I blame them. Yes. Them I blame them. Until you Narra run Pamboard and them run go pass it now. September soon start. Everything pass from around March and April. So you have the whole of May clear, June, July, August, and now I said 5 months. So we're going in 5 months. You have some must March it pass. So it's around like 5 months. 2, 6. But now I do. And you say PMP evil. I'm telling you, now not going to do nothing. Them don't have the money to do no rash thing. Remember, everything but this man attack, What's the budget? And every time them put up something about we raise this, look how much tax money them a draw from Uno now. And I said, no taxes, that was like, yeah, that was like, all the taxes are step up. Eh? Remember, mommy run out and she showed the taxes, you know. So that was like again. Yes. So hear this, continue.
Rules. But it says a lot about us as a people. If the only way we can be efficient and fast and getting things done at scale is if we break the rules, if we break the line, if we have to chop the line, as even some politicians are promoting now. It says a lot about the thinking of us as a people. If within institutions we can't work fast, and that the only way to work fast is to break the rules of the institution. So permanent secretaries are also policy advisors. Ministers will come with all kinds of hairy-fairy ideas. Permanent secretaries.
So I tell you, them come with all kind of hairy-fairy ideas. And them have to correct it, but yesterday I cost them. And I talk about permanent. Who come with the argument? It's a cheap argument and low blowing. You come now and attack permanent secretary. Go and give you an idea like, oh, the reason why whenever do not know over 10 years, a permanent secretary are all over. Fuck, I am wicked enough. And you want to say no. It's terrible, man. It's terrible. Eh? Poor permanent secretary can't even come out and defend themselves. Eh? Because of rules and that. Eh? Look what thing must see them do, but now slip our finger. See? And then you come out and abund the permanent secretary like them a PNP. I'm not talking that him say, listen.
Have to kind of bring them down to the reality of what makes sense. But ministers do come with great ideas, with ideas that are meaningful and beneficial to the people. And it is the job of the permanent secretary to advise the minister as to how these can be effected. And that is why that comedy sketch, Yes Minister, is so important. Because were it the other way around, no minister, governments would fail. So while it is a comedy sketch and we laugh at it, Yes Minister is an important part of government. We will see how we can try to get it done quickly as best as possible within the rules. Because when governments start to take on, the public administration start to take on the role of no minister, then unelected officials begin to take on political power.
So right away, I blame them. They might take on political power. And that him say, hear this.
That must be done to move Jamaica forward. Increasingly, the decisive question is not whether we have a plan. We have plans. We have many plans. Some of them are paperweights. Some of them are in files. Some of them have dog ears because we're constantly reviewing them.
So if the country did not go good, and will come out and confess to the and say these things. You know, we have many plans, and some of them have targets, because we have to review them. We have to have this and that, and then we should permanent take it away. Eh? If did not go good, and the country not go good, him not come and confess to you. But you hear this? People are thinking them have plans, them have many plans. I'm a matter of fact, me can't tell you this, and the money even there put up these things. Yes. Yeah, no. Because that's not me, you know. I mean, they have just, if I put up something and I see it right, then me, I'm going to come and say, that is not me. I will not do that. Yeah. And remember, you know, him tell me for all government accountable, I will do it for him. Right? So, what me do when I play politics, you know. Me hold government accountable and the people them I talk about, you know. The people them. Yes. And how them get hurt and the lies and the thing them what them do and lie can't put you over a mountain top, brother. You understand? If you climb a mountain top, I not talk Queenie mountain them, you know. Long back mountain. If you climb a mountain top and you sit down and I tell be a liar now, move, you not go over the mountain top, brother. That yes, because them keep going bad to see what the PMP, yeah. Okay. Them keep going back, okay. It have dog years because them have had, you know, yes. Yeah. Yeah, man. Continue.
The decisive question is now, can we execute the plans that we have? That
Me have to stop him again. Yeah, when you said come on, the question, decisive question now, after 10 years plus, yeah, if we can execute the plan then what we have. No, may I ask you, this makes sense to no? This makes sense to Jabba. This makes any sense? Him say no and of execute them. But me thinking say execute them already. When we want to pan down by election campaign and so on do all kind of things. Eh? We have many plans of dog years and now. If you think about we are execute them now. Or how to execute them. Cause not my ready, you know. When you hear that what him have because when me listen to these things that show me up. You know, it make me get, you know, angry and the car and say, look how Andrew tell the people them feed that man. Yeah, we my talks and all man. Continue.
is the real question. Execution. Notice I have not used the word implementation because implementation has a certain euphemism to it. I like the word execution.
Implementation of the word euphemism to it. Youth. But you not about young leader and young this man. So you like the word execution. But we are execute, not implementation again. But the police execute the people them say, I want to use this word. So I heard them want to use tune to make it sound. Eh? Word! PR again, garbage again. Eh? Once again, I got ask you know, if the country did not go on good, him need to come and say these things to you know. Cannot not do. PR have to crumble. Yeah. Yeah, you understand? It don't make no sense. Continue.
It has a certain edge and hopefully a sharp.
People, rather than that certain edge to him, rather than 15 years, so I look words. Me tell you, he's a PR guy. He's a soundbite guy. So a soundbite thing want to use for again. And I'm telling you up front same time, this time, right now. It have a sharpness to it, words. Words can get things done in a better. Like this. Continue.
Edge to it. Can we get things done? Can we translate policy in?
Me don't talk, you know, brother. I give them 13 more hours. Because this I get me upset. Can we get anything done, brother, at 10 years and at the end of the fact? You say you do the most. We say not do nothing. No, yeah, tell we, yeah, ask if we can, if we can't get anything done. We cannot never done yet. It just admit to us and nothing not done. Yeah? He said that come in and not just a lad. You think you are just a comedian? No, man. No, but yes, Gerald, you say I'm a comedian. Say I'm a comedian, not comedian. People lives, you take serious. And the lies and the PR, I tell them, say, no, I'm going to wait. Yeah? You understand? No, but here it is. Him not, them not, and them not refuse him. I him can't, him not have the money for do nothing. And I'm not tell upon them too, you know. Yeah. Flowers, I'm not tell upon them, you know. Yes, continue.
To action. That's the real question. Can we move from cabinet decision to implementation? From budget allocation to a completed project? In time, at scale, efficiently, and effectively? That is the real question that we're faced with today. Can we move an investment proposal to a groundbreaking in months rather than years? It pains my heart when I see the lovely plans come to me and they show me the lovely architectural drawings, and then I say, when is the groundbreaking? 3 years from now. It's frustrating.
They must show my architectural drawing. And I love them say, when is it going to be? And them tell him 3 years from now. They won't even tell him 3 years from now they're going to break in. That don't make no sense. And some private sector people are talking to him. And I'm telling you better. Eh? When is it going to get to 3 years from now? Lie, I tell. It's going to be a government project and you're going to show him some drawing. Can you give if a government project? I'm going to never give him the full details. I'm matter of fact, any government project. Why we don't say the government project? Him at the cabinet in a draft that government project. So them could come to him and show him some architectural drawing and say groundbreaking in 3 years from now. So it's going to be a government project that come from them cabinet. Saying no most private sector matter, that don't make no sense. Continue. Allah telling him lie. All right.
From program announcement to measurable improvement in the lives of ordinary Jamaicans. We have announced so many programs, so many great programs, but to actually put it together, to get it executed, to see lives transformed, that is the challenge. Of course,
Him does admit again, life none of life not transform. Him tell you when not having a mic. The man say him have great programs, great thing, but for actually put it together and get life transformed, that's a them problem. 10 years plus. You could have a man sitting for 10 years plus I come tell you this now. After the election, we're going with them teeth. It's a goddamn disgrace. No plan, brother. 10 years plus, 5 and 4 fear, no, brother. I'm telling you, Narra, a white elephant to you know. Narra, what them have, what them have to do now, if them come with a program, them just attach Narra. Them so attach Narra to school now, you know. But that is not a good idea to do. So when you put Narra on, the man I get paid, you know. Gugu Gaga get paid. The other day, them say them selling Ghana, when them go, in Ghana or South America. In come back yet with them finding. You hear anything from big nasty thinking Gugu Gaga? Eh? You hear anything from him, Michael? Eh? Him go to Peru. So you hear anything from him? So when come to Peru for taxpayers' money, when come back comes in making a speech, I don't know why you're in speech there. So Google does relax and I get taxpayers' money, I get paid. As CEO. And then when I build something now, you hear them just tax now upon some school, upon some road, because them not, when they tax upon hospital. So that's a balance. So when they tax now upon hospital now, when it did, they look both for what Andrew do, you know? You know, wait till when the Western Hospital finish, when them start for so much money, and the Children's Hospital, when they have the money for already, because portion they go deal with that and then tell about it. And then he mad with them, and the one at Spanish Town. Meanwhile, the rest, the 20 yard, nasty and no good. That don't make no sense. Yeah? That don't make no sense. People are dead left, right, and center, so we could have saved life. You make them dead. And then when the hospital finish, then you have to big ribbon cutting and people start. Hey, you're supposed to see Western Hospital. Remember, Mom, I read today. You're supposed to see everything. Then put Spanish Town and Western Hospital in it. See the way I'm put up a building with no. And by the way, let me just tell them something from today. Andrew, remember move you from front of me. Move you from front of me. When me attack, move. Go outside. Yeah. Yes, you know. Sometimes I get me kind of miserable, but I never play him still. But sometimes him show me. All right. Let me tell you something though. And it's a reality. You know, we not do tabloid runners. You see, if you get money, you build out every hospital. I not talk them one and you open them. Them is just a building, brother. We get that fully up and running. We get full staff. It will take with decades to train up the amount of nurses and doctors. because them live up by the thousands and you're not getting the back. So it makes sense to have a building, but we not have no physician in the building. That's the biggest fear better. And you can't carry, we don't know what them are practice because them in Africa might have used some different medication, some different thing and for them practice. With them practice, and you have to for them now to carry in our hospital. We use the Western style. See? And you have to carry some people, go put on people now, say them a doctor and nurse, put on the clothes on them to come juke and run with the organs. I don't even believe in that. If a doctor from in the state or in a nurses or in a Canada and thing, I know the Western practice thing, but we use our Cuba, I understand. But I don't know how them they work, and I have to be careful that who you have to come put in. You understand? You understand, Mikey? Yes. We have to be careful of that. But we can tell you this. We shortfall how much 1,000 nurses and doctors. And if we have too much shortfall, brother, it's hard to fill the gap because we're not trained enough. Yeah? So even if we get money and build the building them, and our hospital, it have a full staff, brother. It have a full staff and up. So you call it a real hospital. This is bullshit. Yeah? And that's been there for a long time. Yeah, blues, but play blues, so when blues go by in the state and blues, I tell you everything and I talk like Michael Manley. Blues calling himself, I talk like Michael Manley. Yeah, me tell you, Blues calling himself, I talk like Michael Manley. Blues. Yeah. And I tell you, what them are doing, do much toes and everything, the same thing we not deny to the people, them blues come out and blues talk it. Yeah, this bad. Yeah, it's bad, man. It's bad. And this is why you have to stop in America. Because all them doing is go on and tell be a lie. Be a lie. See? And this, we have to know better. It needs to stop. It needs to stop. The Narra now, Dr. Crab came out and Dr. Crab said one thing to you know. Dr. Crab, me couldn't know say he might move the people them from Cooper's Pen. Them have to move because the hotel them is shut down. Because of anything. That means him take the people that suspected criminals. Yeah? In a film interview, at that thing say, Dr. Crab said that, the George Davis attacked to him. It's bad for them. Because, so right away, they take them for suspected criminal and that bad brother. This is not way you're not supposed, you can't do this. This is not way you're supposed to do, brother. That's a total disrespect for the people then. Me not even ask, we are telling straight up. Total disrespect, no regards for these people. And it's wrong. I can tell you this right now. It's wrong. See, should I deal with the people them like this? Total wrong. See, total wrong, brother. When the two people them, it's totally wrong. That's what we have to say. Right, listen. Not true, Mikey. Not true. And that's somebody there, Andrew Holness. But as I said before, we see this about so we are going to make my show, so this soon done. As I said before, Andrew, the lies don't come off for the lies. That who went for Michael Mann is still socialist. And say more tone down, underneath with them, little more patient, and they'll get misled. Him said, them get misled. Him said. And I'm talking with CIA, by the way, you hear? Yes. I'm talking with the CIA. So them get misled. See? Yeah, man. See me thing I stick, I see me thing I stick, so you know what me run down here later. I'm out. Bless.
We in lump sum, we a beat it till the hammer burn. We now make them get in a them and again. None of them boy, we none of them. We in lump sum, we a beat it till the hammer burn. We now make them get in a them and again. None of them boy, we none of them. We alone some rise up the bomber dude.
I'm not up, not a Judas, them a backstabber. I'm my wife, and this straight beauty and glamour. No guy can walk to name me with no dagger. Maybe the heart of Mandela, but the mind of a Zama in the mold. Like a bull man, we send us the jammer. Lyrically inclined, be a metaphor, so no listen to lyrics line to line. Become a lyrical theater. Put up in the rhythm, they want some more hole in a hater. Lyrically inclined.